Good morning, friends. Welcome back to my kitchen, or welcome if you are new. I am Denise, and today I'm going to get some prepping done for the upcoming week. First thing I'm going to do is make some sausage, ham, cheese, and egg English muffin sandwiches. So the first thing I'm going to do is crack about 10 eggs in here. And these are going to go, after they're cooled off, in the freezer. I'm going to add a little bit of milk to it. Maybe a quarter cup. Put some salt and pepper in here. And I have here, I don't know, I think it's an 8 by 11 pan. I have it greased with vegetable oil. Pour these eggs in here. And then after the oven is preheated, these will bake for about 20 to 30 minutes, probably more like 30. So I'll bring you back. Okay, I just put the eggs in the oven. Now I'm going to get these grapes cleaned up that I got yesterday. I'm just going to pluck them all off the vine. Man, this is a huge vine of grapes. I don't think I've ever seen a vine this big and this packed. Okay, now I'm going to get these in cold water. And now white vinegar, about a quarter cup. And they're going to sit in here for 2 minutes. I always like to line my container with paper towel. Okay, the 2 minutes are up. Now I'm going to rinse them. See about giving them a quick spin. Got a little bit of unnecessary water off of there. And I'll just store these. I find we eat produce better if they're cleaned up. Okay, my eggs are nearing the 30-minute mark, so I'm going to get my English muffins ready to put under the broiler when the eggs come out. We like our muffins toasted. And I'm going to do up 8 of these, since I'll have enough egg to cut into 8 squares that'll fit this muffin. Okay. Ooh, that puffed up really big. Okay, I'm going to give them a little bit yet. They're not quite fully done. Those will go down in the freezer. Okay, my eggs are done. So I'm going to take them out. Oh, these look wonderful. And now I'm going to put my broil. Put that on and put these muffins in so they can toast. And I'm going to let these eggs cool completely before I do anything with them. Now these are going to be some nice fluffy eggs. I had to deflate the middle of it a couple times while it was in the oven, because this was all blowing up. Alright, my muffins have a nice golden brown to them. And I'm going to let all this cool, and I'll bring you back when I assemble them. Okay, my eggs are good and cooled down. I'll show you how I'm going to do this. Cut them down the middle, and then I'm going to get 8 squares out of here. And then I'll wrap them in a piece of parchment paper. So we need a top and a bottom. And a piece of cheese. And egg. And some ham lunch meat. A couple pieces of this on. And then I'll wrap them up. And then I'll put them in a freezer bag. And down in the freezer they'll go. I'm just going to get this taken care of and then I'll bring you back. Okay, the breakfast sandwiches are all made, wrapped up in parchment paper in a freezer bag down in the freezer. So now I'm going to preheat my oven to 400 degrees and I am going to cook up this 12-ounce package of bacon. I like doing my bacon in the oven, and this is going to be for our sub sandwiches that we have this coming up week. And that way when I get home from work I won't have to cook the bacon. So I just wiped off the English muffin pan. Line that with parchment paper. And I'm going to lay the bacon out on it. If you've never done your bacon in the oven, I recommend it. So much easier than frying it all. Cleanup is a breeze. Okay, so now when that oven's preheated, this will be in there for about 20 to 30 minutes. And I'll be flipping it halfway through. Alright, the next thing I'm going to do is cube up this ham. We're going to have ham and eggs, a ham and egg omelet type thing. this coming week. So I'm going to get this cubed up. So once again, I won't have to do it after work. Probably be freezing some of this. I think what I'm going to start doing is looking for ham steaks at Walmart, because these ones that we get at Sam's Club are huge. It's too much for my husband and I for one meal. So I'm going to look into that. I think this is our last one from Sam's Club. So I'm going to keep some of this up here in the fridge so it'll be ready for Wednesday. That looks like that'll be good for an omelet or two. Okay, there's another thing off my to-do list. Okay, our bacon is done. It was in for 28 minutes. And I'm going to drain it on a plate with paper towel, let it cool, and then get it into a container in the refrigerator. Okay, those are done. Okay, friends, while my bacon is here cooling, I'm going to make my granola bars again. So I need 2 cups of quick rolling oats. And 1 cup of Rice Krispies. And then I'm going to sprinkle half teaspoon of cinnamon on here. And here I have 3/4 cup of peanut butter, a 1/2 cup of honey that I had melted in the microwave. You put it in for 20 seconds, stir it, put it in for another 20 seconds, and stir it. And by that time, it's usually melted enough so you can easily stir everything together. Now I just added a teaspoon of vanilla. Stir that. Pour that over the oatmeal and Rice Krispies. Give it a good stir to get everything coated. Now I'm going to sprinkle in a little bit of mini chocolate chips. Probably 1/4 to 1/3 cup. And some flaked coconut. Probably again 1/4 cup to 1/3 cup. And this time I'm going to also put in some sliced almonds. And stir it up again. Alright, those are done. Now I'm going to line my 8 by 11 pan with parchment paper. Crinkle it up so it'll stay in the pan for you. I'm going to just dump this in and press it down in there. This is where I get my fingers wet and do it by hand so I can feel how thick it is and spread out it's getting. This way your fingers don't stick. Okay, I'm going to put these in the refrigerator for a couple hours and then I'll cut them into bars. Okay, the bacon is cooled, so now I'm just going to put it in this glass container, pop it in the refrigerator, and then on the night we have hoagies or subs, whatever you want to call them. The bacon will be ready. All I'll have to do is pop it in the microwave for a few seconds, and it beats buying that already cooked bacon, because holy cow is that expensive. Now another thing I want to do is get an onion sliced for our sandwiches. All these little things I like to get done on the weekend so I don't have to worry about it after work. Really makes for simpler weekdays. I'll cut it in half, slice it up that way. And I think on this night we have the subs. All I'll have to do is slice the tomato. Alright, there's them. And I'll bring you back when I finish up with my granola bars. Okay friends, my granola bars have set up. So now I'm going to cut them into bars. I'm going to cut them once down the middle. And then I'll cut them into 6 this way. And now I will wrap them in a piece of wax paper. And put them in my granola bag. Now I have granola bars for a few weeks. These are so much better than buying them pre-made. Okay, I'm just going to get these taken care of. I'd like to thank you for spending this time in the kitchen with me. If you like video content like this, give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I'd love to have you part of my YouTube family. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.